show you how to play No Surprises by Radiohead. This is a really great beginner song. This was one of the first songs I ever learned playing guitar. It's really easy, and I'm going to show you how to play it using a picking pattern, as well as if you just want to strum it. All right, let's get into it. So if we want to match it up with the recording, capo is going to be on the 3rd fret. Now, this song surrounds a D chord, which uses 3 fingers. Your pointer finger is going to go on the 3rd string from the bottom, 2 frets up from the capo. Your middle finger is going to be on the same fret, but it's just going to be on the bottommost string. And then your ring finger is going to go 1 fret up on the 2nd string from the bottom, the B string. And it should sound like that. All right, so now that we know the D chord, I'll quickly go over the main picking pattern that's played throughout the song. So holding that D chord, we're gonna first pick the bottommost string, the E string, and then we're gonna pick the 3rd from the bottom, the G string, then the 2nd from the bottom. So if the E string is 1, B string is 2, G string is 3, it's gonna go 1, 3, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, 3. And that's the main pattern. Now in the intro, it does a little where it switches up the pattern slightly, so I'll go over that quickly. So after you do the pattern a few times, all that this change up is, we're lifting up our pointer finger and we're plucking that 3rd string from the bottom open. And then we're gonna move our middle finger up to that 3rd string from the bottom, 3 frets up from the capo. And we're gonna pluck it one more time. And then we go down the strings till we get to the bottom. And then we just strum a D chord. Now that we got that down, we can move on to the verse of the song. So the picking in the verse uses that picking pattern that we learned the entire way through except for the very end. It's just the shape changes a couple times with your fingers. So it's gonna start off on this D chord. Then we just lift up our pointer finger. Next, we're gonna use our pointer finger again, and we're gonna bar the bottom 2 strings. So we're pushing down on the bottom 2 strings, 3 frets up from the capo, and then we're putting our middle finger down onto the 3rd string from the bottom, 4 frets up from the capo. And then we're doing the exact same picking pattern that we learned previously. Now this is where the picking changes up a bit at the very end. So this whole section is gonna sound like this. We're gonna make an A major chord shape, and then 1 fret ahead on the B string, 2nd from the bottom, we're gonna put our ring finger down. So we're gonna pluck that B string once, and then we're gonna lift up our ring finger and pluck it again. And then we're gonna pluck the string above, and then the string above that. And then we're gonna pluck that same string one more time, but we're gonna hammer on our pinky onto the 7th fret. So it'll sound like this. Now we pluck the G string twice, and then we pluck it one more time, open. So all together, this section should sound like this. Then we go back into our picking. And that's the entirety of the song if you want to just pick it. Now I'm going to quickly go over the strumming if you want to strum the song. So again, it's going to surround this D chord that we've been using the whole time. And we're going to start off just strumming on this D chord. And so that strumming pattern I'm doing is down, down, up, 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 down, up, down, up. So after you do that pattern once on the D chord, you're gonna lift up your pointer finger and put it on the A string, the second from the top, 2 frets up from the capo. When you play this chord, your pointer finger should naturally mute that D string. Now after you strum the pattern at this shape, now you're gonna pick up your middle finger and put it on the string right below where your pointer finger was at. So now you have an E minor shape with a ring finger on the B string. Now this is where it switches up a little bit. We're gonna almost make an A major shape, but the middle string is gonna be open. Pointer finger is on the 3rd string from the top, the D string, 2 frets from the capo, and then our middle finger is on the same fret, but 2 strings from the bottom. And so starting here, we're gonna go down, up, down, and when we go up, we're gonna lift up our middle finger. So it should sound like this. After that, we're gonna do 2 up strums, and when we do the first up strum, we're gonna add our ring finger to the B string right ahead of our middle finger. And then we're gonna take it off right before the second up strum. So it should sound like this. And then we do a down strum with our ring finger back on. Now we remove all our fingers but our ring finger and do 1 more down strum. And then we end it by just strumming a D chord. And that's the whole verse of the song, Strumming It. Thank you very much for watching. If this tutorial helped you out, feel free to leave a comment and like the video. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.